ready to whoop this nigga's ass. Get that and that, my belt, let's get it. Woo! Well, could we finally be getting the missing piece to every single Batman movie that we have seen thus far? That we actually get to see how good of a detective he really is. I mean, the type of detective shit that is actually in the comics. We've seen them touch on it. I would say that the Dark Knight went the furthest, but we still haven't seen him do that detective work. That real deep diving detective work. You know what I mean? Let's see this on Cosmic Book News. It says the Batman plot rumored to be a mystery conspiracy detective case. A plot description of the Batman has surfaced online, offering that the flick will involve a mystery and conspiracy detective case. Similar to what I was told at Comic-Con, it is also said there will be multiple villains. Oh, I didn't know that. The rumored plot for the Batman offers: the Batman will explore a detective case when people start dying in strange ways. Batman must go deep into the dark world of Gotham to find clues and solve the mystery conspiracy connected to Gotham's city history and criminals. In the film, all of Batman's rogue gallery are already out there and active, similar to in the comics and animated shows and movies. Oh. The film will have multiple villains as they are all suspects. Oh, that's interesting. You do that right, you don't have to shoehorn anybody in. That's like an Arkham game. You know what I mean? Everybody's in there. You go through the store, you're running through them. You know what I'm saying? This could be super badass. The Batman will be a detective movie. Regarding what I was told insiders at Comic-Con, by insiders at Comic-Con, that there will be more than the current 6 rumored villains. More than 6? And that director, Matt Reeves, is in part adapting DC Comics' Batman The Long Halloween comic book story. Oh, shit. The 6 rumored villains include Penguin, the Riddler, Catwoman, Two-Face, Mad Hatter, and Firefly. The Long Halloween comic book story also featured Poison Ivy, Solomon Grundy, Joker, Calendar Man, and Scarecrow. This could be the most badass. This could be the biggest Batman film of all time. This is crazy. They do this right, and I trust Matt Reeves. I trust him, man. Back in January, we also saw Matt Reeves describe the Batman as a detective flick, and I remember that. It's very much a point of view driven noir Batman tale. It's told very squarely on his shoulders, and I hope it's going to be a story that will be thrilling but also emotional. It's more Batman in his detective mode than we've seen in the films. The comics have a history of that. He's supposed to be the world's greatest detective. As a matter of fact, right, Ra's al Ghul calls him detective. And that's not necessarily been a part of what the movies have been. I'd love this to be one where we can go on the journey of tracking down the criminals and trying to solve the crime. It's going to allow his character to have an arc so that we can go through the transformation. The transformation. Megatron. The movie should start filming soon, so Warner Bros. Will be announcing the cast and start production in the coming months. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Think about it for a second. We got Bailman, which at that time, The Dark Knight really did a good job, you know. There was some detective work, and as far as fighting went, he was the most badass at that point with the fights. You know, I love that scene in the beginning. You know, when he comes up, you know what I mean? He starts taking everybody out. I like that. You know, the short hits, the quick movements. He's dropping dudes. I like that. I like the thing at the end with all the SWAT guys when he takes out the whole SWAT team. That's off the chain. But we never got to see that martial artist with those movies. We didn't truly get to see that martial artist part. Enter the Zack Snyder. Okay, he brought that to us in Batman v Superman. That, to me, is the best Batman scene in history. To me, the warehouse fight. You know what I'm talking about. To me. To me. To me. Okay? Yours might be when Michael Keaton says, I'm Batman. That might be your favorite. Me? Mine is that warehouse scene. I absolutely love it. That's when I got to see the unstoppable martial artist that is Batman. And now, finally, hopefully, we will totally get to see this detective side of him. That's the greatest detective of all time. The guy that can solve any crime, any mystery. That's what I want to see. The guy that nobody else can solve it but Batman type of mystery. And I hope we get the martial artist in there too. I hope we get the total, complete Batman that we've all wanted to see in this movie. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed my reaction to this news, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!
You may now subscribe.